Liverpool are on the verge of making their second signing. Milos Kerkez to Liverpool is very, very, very close. Viktor Gyokeres has come out of a farewell, and Arsenal are advanced in the negotiations. Fabrizio Romano has also given an update today on Cunha, and it's only a couple of days away, 2 days, until Tottenham play Manchester United in the Europa League final. I'm flying out to Bilbao. There's going to be vlogs. There's going to be questions. There's going to be fan parts. There's going to be match day stuff. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. The road to 60K is well and truly on. We're 819 subs away, and you still haven't subscribed. We're 90% of you, including whoever's watching this channel, do not and haven't subscribed. So go down, drop a like, let me know your thoughts on every single story we discuss. And Fabrizio Romano, bang on 8 o'clock this morning, come out with another exclusive with regards to Milos Kerkez, and he will be a Liverpool player, according to this. I understand Liverpool have contacted Bournemouth for Milos Kerkez. Deal now, in talks, now advancing. Liverpool are also keen on completing the agreement on personal terms with Kerkez keen on the move. Negotiations underway between clubs on a transfer fee. That is a fantastic piece of business from Liverpool, right? The club that didn't really sign anyone last season other than Federico Chiesa. Georgi Mamardashvili will be coming into Liverpool in a few weeks' time when the season's finished. It's likely that Kelleher will be leaving, right? Milos Kerkez and Frimpong done before the window is even opened is extraordinary business. He, at 21 years of age, mark my words, is going to be one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League under Arne Slot's coaching in a back four with Konate, Van Dijk, and Frimpong. Is going to be absolutely insane. With Robertson as well as a left back, you know, you've also got Quansah who can play covering as a right back, and you've got Connor Bradley. That defense is taken up to the absolute next level. What a piece of business that is from Liverpool. Milos Kerkez is only 21 years of age. He ticks all of the boxes. I remember when he played against us at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, he put an unbelievable cross into the box. An unbelievable cross. And to think that this guy is valued at 35 million euros, 8 GA and 36 in the league, and one of the best players at Bournemouth this season. Contract expires in 3 years' time, so I imagine that is probably going to be in the region of, I would imagine, 40 million pounds. Now, Fabrizio Romano has also come out, another player that is on Liverpool's radar and on Arsenal's and Chelsea's and practically every club you could possibly imagine. Olympic Lyon confirm Rayan Cherki will leave the club in the summer as player announced over the weekend. He's ready for a new chapter. Rayan Cherki, I can't speak highly enough about him. He is going to be a joke. He's also 21, right? The guy, I don't know if any of you guys saw the transfer video I did last night. And I do apologise for anyone that I couldn't really cover the FA Cup game. I was in London watching Johnny Fisher's fight. But his stats this season are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Rayan Cherki at 21 years of age, right? Wanted by Liverpool, wanted by Chelsea, wanted by Barcelona, Manchester United, Tottenham. Everyone is in there after him. Look at this guy's stats, right, this season for a 21-year-old, yeah? 12 appearances in the Europa League, 4 goals and 8 assists. 2 appearances in the Coupe de France, 1 assist. 30 appearances in Ligue 1, 19 GA, 32 GA in 44 games. For a player, wait for it, if you look on the right-hand side, right, can play right wing, attacking midfielder, and left wing. Honestly, he's ridiculous. This season, he's played even some games in central midfield, right? If Liverpool sign this guy, I'll be absolutely fuming. He's already played 185 games at Lyon. and he's 21 with 74 goal contributions for a 21-year-old. Come through Lyon's academy, right? Has played in the Champions League. Look at his Europa League record. 17 GA in 16 games. That record is ridiculous. You bring him in, and they are absolutely laughing. Now, one last update from Fabrizio Romano before we get on to Viktor Gyokeres. Manchester United exclusive coming out again from Fabrizio Romano regarding Cunha. It comes out and it says, Manchester United are now closing in on Matheus Cunha deal. The Brazilian has accepted the project as agreement on personal terms and is now being finalised, almost done. Final details are sought between all parties involved, and then here we go. And Man United, like, if they win this Europa League, Man United are going to be a threat next season because the money they're going to have coming in, Champions League football, Bruno Fernandes, Ahmed, Matheus Cunha, the likelihood is they'll probably go for Dilat. You bring in a couple of defenders, another midfielder, and they're not a million miles away from finishing in the European places. Matheus Cunha is going to be ridiculous for Manchester United. His stats this season have been, I mean, what's he got? 21 GA in 31 games in the Premier League, right? In terms of his wages, he's on £90,000 a week, and he just signed a new deal with Wolves. So you would imagine that Manchester United are going to comfortably improve his salary. As you can see there, bang, £90,000 a week, right? 15 goals and 6 assists. In terms of his stats, he's in the top 4% for non-penalty goals. He's in the top 8% for the total shots. Non-penalty XG, top 20%. Successful take-ons is high. Clearances and interceptions are high for a forward. He's compared to Rafinha, Cole Palmer, Xavi Simons, Greenwood, an ex-Man United player, Kvaratskhelia, Dani Olmo, Brian and Mbeumo. Like, there's a lot of players that he's linked to, and that guy is going to be an absolute player for Man United. I'm not going to lie. I am extremely, extremely jealous. Now, was it the Standard have come out and said regarding Gyokeres and Brian and Mbeumo. Now, we'll get onto this 1 second. Let me just bring up the 1 second. Oh, actually, before we get into that, Enzo Maresca confirmed last week Chelsea are back in the market for a striker, and it's a familiar name to all Arsenal players, all Arsenal fans, sorry, and it is Chelsea. Cesco fits the bill for Chelsea. Enzo Maresca has confirmed last week Chelsea are back in the market. RB Leipzig forward Benjamin Cesco came close to a Premier League move last summer before deciding to stay in Germany as he fits the age and profile that has become Chelsea's transfer signature, and he appears certain to leave RB Leipzig. While not as prolific as Gyokeres, he has 39 club goals across the past 2 seasons. Cesco is in the same powerful mold and is clearly an untrapped potential. I'm going to say the same thing that I said on Cesco when he was being linked to Arsenal. I'm going to say the same thing on Cesco being linked to Chelsea. He's not the finished article, absolutely no way. But what he does have is a pedigree in the box. His link-up play is very good. He's got age on his side because he is only 21. Like the article said, he does suit the bill for Chelsea because they're going for younger players. 13 goals and 5 assists this season from a 21-year-old. Is it what Chelsea need right now? For me, I think they need just the same as Arsenal need, I think they need a prolific number 9. 39 goals and 8 assists in 87 games is absolutely stupidly good for a 21-year-old. That's over 0.5. That's currently 46 GA in 87 games. And bearing in mind, this guy plays as a second striker because they've always had Luis Openda since Cesco has come in the mold for Chelsea. But I think you put him in there alongside Palmer, alongside Fernandes, alongside Caicedo. Yeah, stupidly good players Chelsea could have if they get the deal over the line. Now, the Standard have come out with regards to Gyokeres. Gyokeres has been addressing future at Sporting amid ongoing links with Arsenal. The striker, though, is thought to be Gunner's top target this summer, and hope a deal can be reached for around £60 million, despite the player's £85 million release clause. Sporting and Gyokeres secured the Premier League title over the weekend as the striker scored his 39th goal of the campaign. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's stupid how good that goal record is. Asked afterwards about his future, he said, "It's football. I'm still here." Obviously, he's going to say that. I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody can predict the future. He will be an Arsenal player. I'm quite confident in saying he will be an Arsenal player. Andrea Berta's a fan. You look at what he can do in and around the box. His goal record is a joke. He just ticks all of the boxes that I'm very, very confident in the next 2 weeks that Arsenal will step up their pursuit and maybe agree a deal for Viktor Gyokeres. And you look at if Arsenal bring in Gyokeres, someone like Rayan Cherky, Brian and Mbeumo will get to shortly. But it's looking like they are going to really step up their pursuit. Fabrizio Romano said this week that Viktor Gyokeres will be moved to by Fabrizio Romano, not moved to. Fabrizio Romano, so I'm reading something in the background. Fabrizio Romano said that this is going to be a very, very important week in the transfer window. And we've already seen Liverpool get Frimpong, and now they're stepping up their pursuit for Kerkez. Now, Viktor Gyokeres, there's plenty of reports that Andrea Berta is a fan, and there's plenty of reports that he wants to move to London. Man United make first bid for Brian and Mbeumo. This is a player that I think a lot of teams are going to be after. Again, at the weekend, another goal contribution from him. He's honestly been this season, been ridiculous for Brentford. 19 goals and 7 assists in a Brentford shirt is unreal. Absolutely unreal. This season in all comps, he's got 19 goals and 9 assists. 28 GA in 41 games for Brentford. Manchester United, look, if Man United hypothetically win the Europa League, which we all hope and pray they don't, and they get Cunha and Brian and Mbeumo, listen, they're going to be absolutely cooking with gas. Let me know your thoughts down below on all the topics we have discussed. Do you think Man United will get Brian and Mbeumo? Do you think Gyokeres will sign for Arsenal? Kerkez to Liverpool is practically done, or very close to being done. And of course, Rayan Cherky's future. Let me know. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon.